22nd of December. Now in a previous video I was walking up the hill and I said one day I'll go down into that valley and walk through into the Cambridge Gulf. So anyway, today's the day. It's a bit cooler, should only get up to about 35 or so. So we'll give it a go. I was going to drive up first and then walk, but that would be lazy, wouldn't it? Why drive when you can walk? And the other incentive is I had a bit of cheesecake last night. True confessions here. So I've got to walk off the cheesecake. Coming up for some of the steep pinches here. This is where the feel-good hormones start kicking in. Endorphins. Old Uncle Wazza starts smiling, which is a good thing. I'm usually not the man of 1,000 faces. It's all free. All free. I've forgotten something important. Can't quite put my finger on it. So here's where I'll start the descent. Today I've told Mrs. Wazza where I'm going, but that doesn't count for a can of beans usually. I have been known to go off on the odd tangent or two, which I don't recommend really. Here we are. Speaking of cans of baked beans, I'll have a few things to say on that count in another video. So, pleasant hour has passed now. Feet are getting itchy there. Time to work off that cheesecake. We're going down there. This is where your good boots pay off. But good boots alone won't make up for lack of training or fitness or preparation. Wish you could be here. This is really quite an experience. Sights and smells, sounds. And we've just started. I'm zigzagging now as I go down into the valley. Now that way and then down. And now a light sprinkle falls. I'm just following the natural water course down into the valley there. When you get into the thicker bush, this sort of stuff, wear your goggles, even if you don't think you need them. Wear your glasses. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have my eyeballs where they are than hanging off a branch somewhere in the bush. Not very pretty. Not pretty for other people to find either. This is what it comes to. I won't be going over there in a hurry. I'll have to find somewhere to shimmy down. Over there, I think. Over a little. I can hear water in the distance. This is wonderful. Yep. Natural point of descent here. Go along. Don't start an avalanche, old boy. Been there, done that. Not advisable. Best prevented. Here we go. Good as gold. eye out for snakes here, but yep, snakes are harmful. But the buzzing of mozzies around me now reminds me that I forgot the fly net. Doesn't seem like much, 50-cent fly net, but encephalitis maims and kills many people every year. So a simple thing like that, simple things in life might cost you your life. Now this next slope coming up here, it's all looking a bit dicey and steep, so I'll turn the camera off for a while and investigate. And oh, listen to that lovely stuff. There's the answer. Anyway, like I was saying, if it's too risky, I've already had some lovely experiences, so I'll head back up. It's just fantastic. I'll just let the pictures do the talking here for a minute. That's unusual, isn't it? I'm looking straight on that sloping rock. So I'll zigzag, zigzag. Little drip of water there. I'm sure people have been here before, but I can't see any sign. I am having one of the absolute times of my life. I'd like to share it. I'm a very lucky man. The luckiest man alive. And I plan on staying that way. Not ready yet to shuffle out of the mortal coil. Well, I won't be going that way. It's Danger Will Robinson stuff right there. Doesn't look much, it's a gentle drip of water there. More than enough to save your life. Good clean stuff. It's been filtered. So it would be foolish of me not to learn from past mistakes. Discretion is the better part of valour, as they say. And look what I've got here. Look what we've got here. I hope you're enjoying it. And if I could push on, I could go down there. But I've got to factor in the return trip. And today, there's just something telling me. Maybe not today, Wazza. Save it for another day. There's always another day. So I'll just sit and contemplate here for a while, have a drink, reflect on the experience and make my way back up. How many millions, countless millions of years ago, caused that rock to bend that way, deep underground. Extreme heat and pressure. We really don't exist. A human lifespan. We're a blink of an eye. So it's here my forward journey ends. I could get down there today, but I'll count this as a reconnaissance trip for a future trip. I know I can get through just a bit more through that way and down into the valley and then out into the Cambridge Gulf there. But on reflection, that would take more supplies, which I haven't got today, so I'm not going to push my luck. I'll just sit here and enjoy the scenery, walk down a banana, some water, and make my way back up. As I say, I wish you could be here. It's wonderful. Something else I've forgotten. I still can't quite put my finger on it. Something important. The thing is, this is not unique. This is just a small fraction of the vast East Kimberley, let alone the Kimberley itself. It's a little speck of the big picture. Every now and then you'll come across some of this solidified cap rock, which I can imagine was once muddy, silty bottom of a body of water. You see even the little fossil sticks embedded in it. It looks like mud. That's my theory anyway. Why do I walk? I breathe. I breathe, therefore I walk. Things change. What started off cool is now hot and humid. Plenty of mozzies. The bitey flies buzzing around me. He wants a bit of blood out of my cheek. He's not getting it. So expect the unexpected. Regular viewers will notice that I've resisted the temptation to call the tracks A tracks. I won't say any more for fear of repetition. Gallop you a bit, and we're right. Here in the top now. So there you go. All you need is 2 boots and a heartbeat. A heartbeat and 2 boots. I say boots and not legs. I've seen people without 1 or 2 legs. They go a lot further than I do. So, be wanting to go. No excuses. You've got to get out there. So there you go folks, I'm no experienced bushman, far from it, but I'm not a complete babe in the woods either, so just take that into account when you're getting advice from old Uncle Wazza. We all make mistakes, but we've got to learn by our mistakes. They can be very costly. Wind is rising. Maybe a storm on the way this afternoon. Let's hope so. So at this stage you're probably thinking, okay, you forgot the mosquito and fly net, but what was the other thing that you were so worried about that you forgot that was apparently so life-threatening? Well, I'll show you in a few minutes when we get back.